It's a top 15 matchup with added intrigue because the two power players in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC, collide with conference supremacy at play. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Utes will kick this deep to start us off. And it's caught from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Looking for a gap. It's Beebe. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
And, Chris, we're just getting settled into this game, and already big plays.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. We know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the game just good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a first down.
The Hoosiers keep the football on the move. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'd be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle. Kirk showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
The offense backed up, beginning this drive near their own end zone. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves left out of the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And here's the handoff. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Here he goes. Past the 20. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They have to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense to pin back. An inside give now from the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. He's looking deep down the middle. Touchdown, Indiana. They couldn't stop him there.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. And what I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. The Utes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On the move now. Escapes the pocket. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Hands off to the left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT puts them in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
This
is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Runs through the defender. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. To throw, it's Mendoza. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield. But the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered. But I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. All play action. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Indiana.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. Ball handed off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, it's a double pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Utah.
This guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he?
That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
Here's the point after attempt. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. To the air, it's Mendoza. He's got it with room to run. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Now the receiver does all the work here, man. That is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Makes it 2nd and short. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's 1st and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Running back has it on a screen now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Barker. Touchdown, Hoosiers. This quarterback on fire today. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. He keeps it on a design run. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Oh, and the big fella couldn't quite hold on to that one. He's going to set up a third down play.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the fourth quarter really starts to wear you out.
And the Utes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Sixth play of the drive coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Dampier. What a stiff arm. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Moves out of the pocket. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
No gain on the play. Offense facing 4th down.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
Timeout, Utah.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. out there to start a new drive from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. The pass rush closing in. There's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Utes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Close to the tight end. He's got it in the open.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Powers through. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
On the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 26. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. That's caught. It's Parker. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to seen a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. And that's incomplete even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
And the Hoosiers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. A deep shot to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. The back's got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Met will bounce and go out of bounds inside the 10. Great punt to pin the offense back. The drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Gonna run it. It's Johnson. That one moves the ball to the 16.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks and gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Refusing to be brought down before gaining 1st down yardage. The Utes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Now rolling out to his left. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's how you get after the quarterback. This is a great play by the defense of being able to affect the timing between the quarterback and the receiver. And, man, how about the hit at the end of the play? Man, he laid the hit stick on him there.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down. We're going to throw the football. Looking to scramble. And that one falls incomplete. The receiver was wide open. What a missed opportunity.
I really like the route here of the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
Now it's 2nd down here. Throwing off play action. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Run down that crosses midfield to the 46. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quick completion to the tight end. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Utes.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 during the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Back in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. A deep shot right down the middle. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Toss play to the outside. He breaks free. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. And he drops back in the gun. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Snags the quick throw. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Brings up 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. 4th out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, for recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Caught near the goal line. Could be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and he dropped it. You could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 9, set to advance on the football.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Back to pass. It's Dampier. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a third straight play.
On third and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. Throws out the stiff arm. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. The time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Looking deep down the left side. Touchdown, Hoosiers. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
That makes the score Utah 34, Indiana 28.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide open wide receiver.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Utes will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
Or it's snapped to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. After that big play to start the drive, they got close, but now it's third and goal. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Who made it? 3 points on the board.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. On the move. They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bond. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Has caught, can he get in? Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. The quarterback will just sneak it now. He'll sneak on 2nd down, but stop for no gain. That defense making it very tough down here.
And this is exactly what you cannot have happen on a quarterback sneak. The offensive line just gets blown up. There was no chance of making that first down. It's a smart play by the defense, knowing it was coming and getting a tackle for a loss.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Indiana. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, they did what they had to do with this touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in